Well, the Phantom 4 Pro V2.0 is back. Got all the info on that coming up next. Hi everyone, Bill from BillTheDroneReviewer, where I make drone and drone related content. If you're new here, welcome and consider subscribing so you don't miss any future content. With all that, let's begin. At 4 a.m. on the morning of CES, DJI sent out an email. And then in that email, it announced that the Phantom 4 Pro V2.0 was back again on sale. Now, Ron Brown and I on Rotor Talk Live discussed this, and without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and play that clip in its entirety. Now, Ron, you got an email at 4 a.m. this morning. Who'd you get an email from?
DJI. And we've heard these rumors going all the way back to last summer. I mean, Drone DJ Heck Kessler has been reporting this for months, and it didn't happen. It's supposed to happen in the fall. And then we heard rumblings, right around the holidays, that it was true that the Phantom 4 V2 would finally be making its comeback. And we get this email this morning, and what was in there, Bill?
Well, you know, I'm glad you asked, Ron, because I got a screen, and we're going to put this up here. And, you know, it's just...
inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring minds definitely want to know here. So let's go ahead and share. All right. Phantom 4 Pro V2.0, visionary intelligence, elevated imagination. Going over all the specs, 4K, 60 frames per second, 20 megapixel photos, OcuSync 2.0. Here's a big picture of it here. Move down the line. Of course, the 1-inch sensor, mechanical shutter, 30 minutes of flight time, 5-direction obstacle sensing. That OcuSync 2.0 is a real seller on this one. I can't say enough about that. You know, talking about the gimbal here, the camera, the specs, and I got some news for everybody on this, okay? Nothing has changed from the original here. These are the exact same specs. The only thing that has changed, unfortunately, is the price, okay? Oh. The price is $1,729, okay, US.
Thank you, Mr. Tariff Man.
Yes. Well, hopefully, you know, I read that they're hopefully getting an agreement with China soon, and sooner rather than later, I think will be very much preferred here. But the big question I've been getting today, though, which is really kind of interesting, Ron, is not so much about the Phantom 4 Pro V2.0, but about the smart controller working with it. If everybody remembers, you know, I've been, and this is funny, okay? I think it's the world's longest beta test for DJI. It's been going on since late June, early July last year, okay? Mm-hmm. And they still, I mean, because one of the things that they will tell you is when it's ready to go, they ask you to go ahead and revert back to the old version of the software, okay, to roll it back. I have not been asked to roll it back yet, but I'm thinking that's going to come in short order. I think we're going to see it on the smart controller. It makes perfect sense because remember, the requirement to get on the smart controller is OcuSync 2.0. It has to have that.
And what's the only drone that has it besides the Phantom 4?
The Mavic 2 series. Yep. And that's it.
And Bill, here's a piece of information you may not even know. If you go to DJI's website and dive deep down, you could buy a Phantom 4 V2 without a controller.
Really?
So that means that why would they have and it's sold out right now. It was sold out the last time I looked. I haven't looked today. But why would that be in there? Because they expect people that already have a smart controller to save that. I think it was like $300 or $400 cheaper to buy it without a controller if you already had the smart controller. So everything you're saying makes sense that they have that that drone is sold without a controller on the website.
That makes perfect sense, Ron. That really does. That fits right in there. Now, DJI, it was kind of funny, and I have a video coming out on it. They just did a firmware update for the Phantom 4 Pro V2.0. In fact, it was a Christmas present on Christmas Day that they came out with for this. And really all it was, and Ron and I talked about this last night, all it really was they tweaked some settings on the remote to be able to take pictures. I mean, they were having, apparently some people were having problems using the shutter from the remote to take still pictures. Well, it works now, and it works without hesitation. You know, I tested that out, and it said they also improved flight characteristics, and
Hey,
I didn't see any difference.
It's
So,
funny
I mean,
it's funny you mentioned taking pictures for the controller. That's a common bug on toy drones. Even did you know this on the Scudio 2 drone? If you take it, you can't take the raw DNG photos with a button on the controller. You have to do it from the app.
really?
So that kind of stuff is common across a lot of different type of drones, that the shutter on the shutter button on the controller isn't as good as the one on the app. So
That's very, very interesting, Ron. That's very interesting.
so okay, well, I'm gonna jump in right now. I may jump the gun here, Bill. Okay, the Phantom 4 V2.0 I can't even say it. V2's out now, and the retail price is currently
1,729 US.
okay. About the battery topic, we
Sure.
missed something. We talked about the Mavic, the Phantom 4 V2. I also went to I guess I'll call them accessories. Guess what's in stock you can buy right now?
What's that?
A Phantom 4 battery.
Really?
They were. I clicked them, and you could buy them this morning. It wasn't out of stock or whatever. I could have bought all the Phantom 4 batteries I wanted this morning. So that's probably the best news, even more than the V2 coming out, is people that have any Phantom 4s can now go buy fresh new batteries.
That is huge, because it's been eons. You would have to probably, either on eBay, cross your fingers, and hopefully you were getting a new battery, or bless you, Ron, or go out to Amazon and maybe try your luck out there. There were a lot of aftermarkets, but
or DJI's website, they may be there for 5 minutes and then they're gone.
Because a lot of people have been wanting them, and they're not cheap. They're
$199 right now. They were like $150 when they came out.
Question of the day: is the Phantom 4 Pro V2.0 a drone you'd consider purchasing? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.